Hello, and welcome. Thank you for being here and taking this quiet moment for yourself. Today, we want to talk about something very gentle and very important. We want to talk about the end of one year and the beginning of a new one. Maybe this year was not easy for you. Maybe you feel tired, unsure, or a little lost. That is okay. You are not alone. This story is about new beginnings. It is about small hope. It is about a normal person with normal fears and a quiet heart. As you listen, you do not need to hurry. Just breathe slowly. Let the words come to you. This is a story to help you feel calm, safe, and hopeful. A story to remind you that even a small step can matter. Now let us begin. The year is almost over. The air feels quiet and cold. The days feel heavy, but also gentle. Have you ever stood at the end of a year and felt many things at once? A small hope, a small fear, a tired heart that still wants to move forward. This story is about that feeling. This story is about a new year. This story is about new hope. His name is Daniel. Daniel is 32 years old. He is not young, but not old. He has soft brown eyes and short dark hair. Daniel is a quiet man. He speaks slowly. He listens more than he talks. He lives alone in a small apartment near a bus station. The apartment is clean but simple. No pictures on the wall. Every morning, Daniel wakes up at 6. He makes coffee. He sits at the table and looks outside. He works as a night guard in an office building. His job is quiet. Most nights, he is alone. Daniel walks the same halls. He checks the same doors. He watches the same lights. People think his life is easy. But inside, Daniel carries a long sadness. 2 years ago, Daniel lost his mother. She was his only family. Since then, the world feels more empty. He smiles at people, but the smile does not stay long. As the year ends, Daniel feels something heavy inside. Not pain, not anger, just a deep tiredness. On the last night of the year, Daniel works late. The building is silent. He sits at the desk and watches the clock. Each minute moves slowly. Outside, the city is ready to celebrate. Music plays far away. Lights shine in the dark. Daniel feels apart from it all. He thinks about the year behind him. He thinks about the plans he never started, the dreams he stopped believing. I am just standing still, he thinks. When the clock reaches midnight, fireworks explode outside. Bright colors fill the sky. Daniel does not clap. He does not cheer. He closes his eyes. He feels a quiet tear on his face. He whispers, "Another year is gone." When his shift ends, Daniel walks home slowly. The streets are empty now. The next morning, Daniel wakes up late. The new year has begun. Sunlight touches his face. The room feels calm. Daniel sits on his bed and listens to his breath. He feels lonely, but also awake. He remembers something his mother once said. Small steps still move you forward. Daniel stands up. He opens the window. Cold air comes in. It feels fresh. That day, Daniel does something small but new. He goes for a walk in the park. He usually stays inside. But today he walks slowly between the trees. He watches children play. He hears birds. For the first time in a long time, Daniel feels present. The next day, he writes a simple note. This year, I will not hide. The words are not strong, but they are honest. Daniel starts with small changes. He wakes up earlier. He walks more. One evening at work, a coworker talks to him. Her name is Clara. She asks, How was your holiday? Daniel feels nervous. He usually gives short answers, but this time he speaks a little more. It was quiet, he says. But good. Clara smiles. That sounds nice, she says. That small talk stays in Daniel's heart. Weeks pass. Daniel still feels sad sometimes, but he does not run from it. He reads books again. He listens to music at night. One evening, Daniel visits his mother's old garden. The place is quiet and still. He cleans the ground. He plants one small flower. He whispers, "I am still here." Spring comes slowly. The flower grows. Daniel changes slowly too. He laughs more often. He feels lighter. Life is not perfect. The pain does not disappear, but hope begins to live inside him. On one calm night, Daniel sits by his window. The city lights glow softly. He thinks about the new year. He thinks about the small steps he took. He feels proud. Not loud proud. Quiet proud. Daniel closes his eyes. His heart feels warm. The future is still unknown, but he is ready to walk into it. Slowly, gently. A new year. A new hope. This story is not only about Daniel. It is also about us. Daniel's life shows us quiet lessons. Simple lessons we can learn step by step. First, we learn that it is okay to feel tired. Daniel feels tired inside his heart. This does not mean he is weak. It means he is human. Second, we learn that pain does not disappear fast. Daniel still feels sad about his past, but he does not run away from it. He learns to live with it, slowly. Third, we learn that small steps matter. Daniel does not change his life in one day. He walks. He talks a little more. He tries one small thing at a time. Fourth, we learn that hope can be quiet. Hope is not always loud or big. Sometimes hope is just standing up again. Sometimes hope is saying, "I will try." Fifth, we learn that being present is important. Daniel learns to feel the moment. He listens. He looks around. He lives in today, not only in the past. Sixth, we learn that growth can be gentle. Daniel becomes stronger, but softly. He does not rush. He moves forward in his own time. At the end, this story gives us a simple message. A new year does not ask you to be perfect. It only asks you to begin. You do not need big plans. You do not need fast change. Just take one small step, then another. Like Daniel, you are still here. And as long as you are here, new hope is possible. As this story comes to a quiet end, remember this simple truth. A new year does not need loud changes. It begins with a calm heart and one small step. Like Daniel, you do not need to hurry. You are allowed to move slowly. You are allowed to try again. Thank you for listening and sharing this moment. May this new year bring you gentle strength, quiet hope, and peace in your heart.